So this is right when he got to Cobb County. So let's get a listen. This call's about 25 minutes long.
An inmate at the Cobb County Adult Detention Facility. To accept this call, press 0. Your current balance is
$28 on the books.
$28.76. This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for
It
using
sure
Global
is.
Tellink.
Girl, no lies were told on that, right?
Yeah.
How often can you make calls?
Yeah. I had to
You had to what?
call before they lock it down. Man.
What time did they lock you down? Hello? 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 I can't hear you.
You can? I can.
Oh, now I can.
Girl, wait till you hear how he talks to her.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you now.
Okay.
What's the facility like?
Well, it's better as being locked up, but the young boys just go wild. But they got
Oh,
iPads. But they got iPads that I could use the iPad, but the niggas got them all in their room, so I can't use them like that. I got to put my old man game down to get that. Niggas some stuff them.
So how do you get an iPad? You
gotta. No, they only got 12 in here, but it's like 70 people in the dorm.
Oh.
Yeah, so they got 3 different dorms for all the people from Atlanta here in Carl, which, like I said, it's better here than more technology. But I do like the iPad so I can talk in the room. I can get privacy, but you got to get that fucking iPad from the nigga that cuffed him and put him in the damn room.
Right.
Nigga shit. That's all.
Okay, of course.
Yeah, they ain't used to that. But
how's the food?
Way better. Way
really?
Better. Hell yes, way better. The
so good. That's better. So you moved and it went worse.
And I can walk outside when I get ready.
Even better.
Yeah, but I can't see shit. But it's just more louder here. That's all.
That's fine. I mean, at least all that's better. That's better. It ain't worse.
It's better. It's much cleaner and better. It's just a young wild boys. It's loud, and then it's so big. It's so echo so loud. But
right.
Yeah. They're way more professional. Way more.
Sure.
Yeah, but it's the communication with you is just harder because I can't email.
Hello.
He said he's acting like he's at a 5-star hotel.
But you can actually get mail there.
Oh, I can?
Yeah, you can get mail there. I can send you mail.
Get pictures and all that too?
Yeah, there's no Polaroid.
He said, "Can I get pictures?"
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I read that today.
Oh, for
there's
real?
No Polaroid. I was like, oh, that's so 80s. Okay.
Okay, well, I'm good with that then. Send me the same one you sent me then. I'm good with that. First one with that tank top. I love that one. That's my favorite one.
Not the tank top. See that is that what Shirley messed up on? She didn't send him pictures in a tank top.
Is that your favorite one?
Yeah, and the one you laying in the bed, one picture in your bed.
Okay.
Send me a picture in the bed.
Because you're tough too, but it's one that's out there. It's my favorite. I think the one with the glasses. You had the glasses on. I can't. But I love
that. The short hair?
Yeah, I like that. I like all of them.
Send me the picture in the bed. Send me the picture in the tank top. Did you wait? The one with the glasses on. Just send me everything.
I like all of them.
It's like 18 different looks.
She said that's like 18 different looks. Is he talking to Keisha, Carly Russell, Ruby, Frankie, Anderson? Girl.
Right.
She said about 18 different looks.
So how you know I was gone? Because the email was bouncing back?
Okay, so you didn't call yesterday, and then I didn't talk to you yesterday, and I was like, oh, he didn't call me at all. And I was like, And so then this morning, I was like, let me go on the thing, and then it said, contact not found. So they kicked you out of my account. And I was like, what the fuck? And so then I went online, and I was like, okay, they're saying he's still there.
Oh, wait, by the way, this is so in case you're like, what are we talking about? So this is a call from prison. Our good friends over at Phone Calls from Prison, they sent me 6 calls. They were like, you can have these, sis. These are ones that we're not using to tell our story. So I was like, well, thank you. So you guys heard an exclusive call last week when I did an interview with them, and they sent me some more calls. Aren't they just so nice? They are very good people. So if you have not yet subscribed over there, go ahead and check them out. Because it's almost impossible. I mean, this man stays on the phone all day, every day, and he's been in jail for 400 days. There's a lot of phone calls. Okay. Anyway, this is Ernesto, who is married to Shirley Strawberry from the Steve Harvey Show. And well, he's on the phone with his side chick. So if you hadn't put that together yet, that's what's going on. Okay. And he's very comfortable with her. If you've heard any of the calls with Ernesto and his wife, girl, they are dry. They're dry. They're very transactional. It's about business. When Shirley calls up, girl, she's getting followed. People are coming for her. They're telling her about all kinds of illegal transactions. They're trying to get her to come down to Roswell and give a statement. She is a bundle of nerves, and she's staying with people. Somebody named Tosh, and it's a problem. So anyway, it seems like whenever he gets on the phone with the side chick, he's happy. He gets to talk about boobs and putty cat, and sis is even calling and checking in with his lawyer, which is maybe why he has a public defender now. I don't know, because he had a lawyer, and you're going to hear him refer to his lawyer in this call. But in the last two times I've seen him in Judge Alex Manning's courtroom for the last two bail hearings, girl, he's had public defenders. Okay. So let's listen. And
Fulton, because they didn't say transfer, at least not, they just had you up still there. And I was like, something ain't right. So then I called the lawyer's office and was like, all right, I can't find him. Like, they kicking me out the system, but they saying he had Fulton, but I think he may have went to Cobb. But I went, but I'm not seeing it. So we went, and then she went online. She was like, they spelled the name again wrong. What is it? ERNEST instead of EA.
Yep, they sure did. And they got my social security wrong, all that.
Good. Anyway,
she said
so they got
good.
all that information wrong, and I was like, okay. And so she was like, she got Cobb, and I was like, bet. So I went on Cobb, and I was like, oh, check. All right, put the money on that. What about your books? What's the commissary like there? You know how you buy commissary and all of that, because do they transfer your funds?
No. They transferred the little money I had, but the only thing I don't like about over here, like if you didn't have the money, I could have got the money out my commissary and did it. You can't do that here. Your family got to pay it from over there.
They got to pay for it. They got the syndicate? No, I don't get that.
That means that, like if you didn't put the money on the book, on your end, I had the money on my book. That's how I was calling you the first time I first got your telephone number.
Right.
Yeah, so I was using my commissary money to call you. You
got it? But this way, I just put the money on, and I put it on my phone number. And then you just, whenever you call that number, whoever calls that number, the money is paid for.
Yeah. So that's how I do that. But I get the money put on my
commissary.
You can't get number $50 in the damn way. So I don't eat.
I mean,
like
that's all you need in there anyway, because you ain't doing them but personals and junk food. That's all you buying.
Yeah, but them pictures more important to me than the goddamn commissary, because they feed you good. Yeah.
Right. Oh, good.
Good portions. Shower better. It's just the niggas be jacking all the time off the women. That shit fucking sickening. Man, that shit's so fucking sickening, man. These niggas.
Oh my God, he just coming there and he just extra horny.
Man, when I tell you, and they give them jacking charges too. Then they put the what do you call that? The pedophile on.
Yeah.
They recharge and all that, but they don't give a fuck. You know. Hell no, it took me a minute to figure out what I want to do.
No shame.
Girl, do you imagine? Do you imagine your man is locked up, and then all of a sudden all his jail phone calls start getting plastered all over the internet, and you come to find out the minute that you hang up the phone with him, He is calling a whole nother woman and talking real reckless and free and singlish perverted to some lady, and he just got off the phone with you, and he's using the money you put in his account to call her. He's spending his oodles of noodles money on that woman. He's trying to get enough money to get a iPad so he can talk to her in private in the county. Do you imagine? If I were girl, Shirley should have served him with some papers months ago. I would be so embarrassed if I were Shirley right now.
Oh, like, Like, y'all ain't got no self-respect in here. I like, fuck it. Like, we ain't gonna never see y'all on the street.
That's what it is like.
Right, like.
And on top of that, I feel you about your son. You got to keep on him. I
Mm.
ain't lying. It's a shame.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Go ahead.
Well, at least the food is better and the atmosphere, and you get to go outside. So that was the perks. Because I was like, you really didn't want to go there. I'm like, they sent him.
Say what?
I said, you really didn't put your one hand over your other ear, and you'll be able to hear me better.
Yeah, I got it now.
That's how you do it. That's how we used to talk in the club. Cover the ear. And then put the phone to
That's
the
how
other
we
ear.
used to talk in the
And you can
club.
hear
Just
me.
cover one ear and you'll be able to hear just fine.
Yeah. But
Sis knows all the
I'm
tricks.
glad you liking it over there better. That it's a better facility. But you should only have a week there before your time is up. You should only have a week before your before your days is up.
What you mean days?
Well, you said they gotta either charge you or release you.
Oh, yeah. Next week will be 90 days. Next week will be 90 days. And then I'll call back. But the only thing about him, you can't do no three-ways here. That's another thing I don't like. You got to, hang the phone up and call back. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, you can't do three-ways here. You got to hang up and call the motherfucker back and all that little shit. The old system, The old system.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's cool. I said I wasn't going nowhere until sometime after the week. But it's good.
Mm-hmm.
But you heard what Lori said, which was what she said. It's good that you're going to say it after 90 days because you don't, they're going to try to indict you on your 80th day.
Right, but they still got to have. The thing of it is
Meanwhile, 400 days later.
You got some cases from 20, 21, and 22, and they haven't indicted you on any of them. Which means
they're not.
Their cases can't be strong if they haven't indicted.
Right.
So it shouldn't have took them. It shouldn't have took them longer than 30 days to indict after the arrest.
That's
if they had, if they had the complaint warrant,
Right.
So I don't know.
He's like, that's right. That's right.
I said, out there in Henry County, that shit 5 years old. It's expired February. They never wanted it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I didn't ever tell you that they had stole my identity and all that out of my car and stuff in 30,000 out of Waffle House. Did I ever tell you that?
You don't really talk much.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. Well, yeah. In 18, they took all my shit, took my passport, all that shit. But I got videos and all that in Waffle House. That's still on my fucking phone too. So I got to get all my shit back. So my bills paid at the house and stuff, my trucks and all that car, but I'm good on that part. It's just sitting here for a minute. But nigga been sitting over here for goddamn 2 years, damn it.
I know.
Yeah, but
he's been in there for over 400 days now. So when he's sitting here talking, he's coming up on 90 days, and they're thinking that because he hasn't been indicted yet, he's thinking he's getting out. But keep in mind, this is from like September, October last year. He's been in Cobb County. I could look on Cobb County right now, but I think last time I looked, he was like at 330 some days. Let me let this play. But yeah, Kesha, he's been in for a while. He doesn't seem to be getting out anytime soon. But we never know. But he's got about $1 million in bail that needs to be paid. But this is what I'm going to say. If you have not listened to the call yet over on Phone Calls from Prison, They posted a call today where Shirley and Ernesto were talking, and they seemed a little bit more like loose in the conversation. And I guess Shirley had gone to go visit Steve Harvey in Dubai, and Marjorie wasn't there. So she's telling Ernesto a little bit about the trip. They went to Steve's house. He showed them around the house, and she's got like a spa in the house. Marjorie wasn't there. He said, "Was Marjorie there?" That's what Ernesto asked her. And she said no, because if she was there, I'm sure we wouldn't have been all over the house like that, because she considers us like the help. And you know, like she wasn't saying anything bad, but she was like speaking freely about the Harveys to Ernesto. And like I said, I don't think that people are thinking that there was going to be such an interest in these phone calls. You know what I mean? And if you hadn't heard how they got started, why they pull, if you hadn't heard the story from phone calls from prison, how this got started, go and listen to the interview. But I'd heard some calls that they'd posted on some other people, and I sent, I did a comment and basically asked had they heard the story, and they said no. And I said it's really interesting, it's very juicy, and he's been in jail for like 400 days and da 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 da. And they requested the calls. They did a FOI request, and that's how that happened. But and they've been nice enough to share some calls with me, so I really appreciated that. But anyway, let's continue. If you have any more questions, let me know. But we've been covering this over on my other channel, Real Talk Bougie, for several months now. So if you want to get caught up in this and you want to know what's been going on and more about some of his charges, I'll share the playlist from over there. It's all pretty interesting.
They ain't got no money. That's the only thing. They got bonds, but they ain't got no money.
Right.
That's all that is. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but that and I figured that out. But they sent me over here because I ain't got no bonds. And then plus them motherfucker got 200 people way downstairs in the fucking cell hole to get in the parts.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna tell you the sad part. I done seen niggas get out in the part I was at and back in this motherfucker, and didn't even know it till they got really transferred, and I gotta go by their cell to see them. I was just these niggas are stupid.
They just a lot younger.
Yeah. But I will say this here. I sure miss myself some good ass pussy. I'm not gonna lie.
Did you hear what he said? He said he sure missed himself some good ass putty cat. You heard that?
They just a lot younger.
Yeah. But I will say this here. I sure miss myself some good ass pussy. I'm not gonna lie.
They just a lot younger.
Yeah. But I will say this here. I sure miss myself some good ass pussy. I'm not gonna lie. Can't wait. Get that motherfucker primed up, girl. Get that muffin right.
He said, get that muffin right. Shirley,
Yeah, get
run.
that muffin right.
I'll be doing my exercises, my stretches.
Yeah. But I don't see no reason why they won't give me no bond because it ain't nobody charge. So
Right.
I really don't see nothing about all that. And I got a
Where's
good
Olivia
attitude,
Pope? Olivia
so I'm
Pope is
not
up
even
in
worried
here.
about that part.
Oh,
That's it.
the
He just
real
gotta be
Olivia
better than the
Pope. Okay.
prosecutor. That's all.
Damage
I
control.
got to what?
Yes.
He just gotta be better than the prosecutor.
That part. Give me no bond because it ain't nobody charge. So
Right.
I really don't see nothing about all that. And I got a good ass Jew lawyer, so I'm not even worried about that part.
So he said he had a good lawyer. Okay. Um, yeah, but now he's using public defenders. So I wonder if Shirley really has dropped him, because he said he had a good lawyer, but that good lawyer costs money. And he's been in, so I'm looking over here at Cobb County, um, which I can't switch screens because I don't want to mess it up. The way I'm sharing it is different. But I'll show you the screen before we end this. And I'll have this posted like as a standalone over on Real Talk Bougie. But right now he is in Cobb County for 343 days, and he had been in Fulton County for maybe 30, 45 days. So he's been in for over 400 days now. So actually he had to have been in Fulton for over 60 days. So, well, okay, let's do the math. He was coming up on 90 days and he had just gotten to Cobb County. So, yeah, I mean he'd been in somewhere between 60 to 90 days in Fulton and got moved to Cobb, and he's been in Cobb ever since. So that's kind of the explanation on that.
You just gotta be better than the prosecutor. That's all.
I gotta be what?
You just gotta be better than the prosecutor.
Oh yeah.
That's the attorney who goes up against.
She won't go
I don't know
downtown to
who's
the jailhouse.
prosecuting your case.
Well,
If it's gonna sign, I got a friend. I keep forgetting about his ass. He's running for judge. He's a lawyer in Atlanta, but he's running for judge. And so I had just reached out to him today. I got to go back on Instagram and check and see if he responded. But I was gonna just reach out to his ass. Oh my back.
Nasty
But I need to
Nesto.
find out who your prosecutor is.
yeah. Well, they shouldn't even charge you by your record name when you go into that next court. They should just go by what it is.
Right.
But she's
Well, it still is not a violent offense, so it shouldn't even be a problem. It's a financial fraud charge. It's not even a rape or a murder type of situation where somebody's safety has, you know what I'm saying? No,
Well,
like
he's
if you get
gotten
released,
charged with
nobody's
R word
safety
now.
you know what I'm saying? There's no victim as far as
you
killing somebody. It's like, so that would be like, and even people that murder get fucking bond. So it's like, really? You murderers get bond. So like, the fuck? So many, I'm looking at all of these stories with these girlfriends getting killed by their husbands, boyfriends, because they got released on bond for the first charge, and they knew the guy was a threat to her. He get out and kill her. Like, why? How he get out?
Damn.
You know? Right. And so I'm sitting there like, well, what they worried about? You know?
Yeah.
You worry about some financial shit? That's not a threat to society.
Not at all.
At all.
Can you
So
believe
if
that?
that's what the charge is, and that's what his background is, again, that's nothing to worry about.
No, I know I'm gone. Yeah, I know I'm gone, but hey, I'm over here. At least I can get the pictures in my hand of you.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that I'm excited about that part. I gotta get me some stamps so I can write you back. So I got plenty of time to do that here. Like I said,
She's talking about his charges, and he is flipping the conversation back to, and don't forget to send me those pictures because I want to get those pictures in my hand.
it's better. It's just a young boy. That's all. Other than that, yeah. But I
Yeah,
can
you just
actually
gotta
have it.
tolerate him for the time you're there. That's cool. They're not gonna really mess with you because you're not a young gang affiliate.
No, but if I sit here for a while, they'll put me in the honor zone. So I know that part, and I can see the TV and get the pass, and I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I can talk as long as I want. Yeah, to me, because it's set up like a federal facility. That's how it's set up. Yeah, I ain't been here in 30-some years, but this ain't the same one. It's like the new jail. This shit's so futuristic. I like that part about it.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, they got windows and everything. Ain't no, it's like some real futuristic.
So they should have moved her ass over there 2 months ago.
I'm trying to, but I'm glad I went through what I went through, so the communication was, I enjoy the communication with me and you every day, 2 times a day.
Right.
I like that because I pass my time with, because if I'm up all night, I can read your letters all night.
Every day, 2 and 3 times a day, he talks to her.
Ah, look at you.
Yeah. I miss that part now, because that made my time. It made my time go by so quick like that. So I enjoyed that part. Yeah, I got.
There's a call I'll play you guys tomorrow where he's talking to Shirley, and Shirley's like, I thought I just put $50 on your account, and it says I've only got 17. What's going on?
Okay, so I got to figure this out again. But
I'm sure you show your appreciation when you get out. No.
shut your mouth.
Don't forget about me when you get free.
Oh, trust me, we're gonna be on some real smooth shit. Yeah,
He said we're going to be on some real smooth shit.
Don't forget about me when you get free.
Oh, trust me, we're gonna be on some real smooth shit.
You
Yeah,
hear
that
that,
that
Shirley?
that's what I like. I like shut
Ah,
your mouth. Put your
don't
ass
forget about me
oh,
when you
oh,
get free.
oh, trust me, we're gonna be on some real smooth shit. Yeah, that's what I like. I like this type of shit right here. I like motherfuckers thin and thick. That's what I like. I really love,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this that real gangster shit, that thin and thick type shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. Trust me, you'll see. You'll see.
Uh-huh. Show me
Yeah,
the
yeah.
tail.
I was faithful to you motherfucking ass when I was out there. You didn't understand
That's
shit.
true.
You thought it was,
That's true.
what'd you say?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, you thought it was some trick. You thought it was a trick. You know you don't trust nobody.
Wow, you know I don't. And you know you got that conversation, so I'll be listening to you like, okay, his little slick ass.
Yeah,
I'll
you
be
swear.
listening to or
Okay,
everything that
he's a
come
little
out your
slick
fucking mouth.
ass.
And I'll comment on everything. And you don't be catching me, but I be on what I like. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Well, you thought that shit was some, and I understand there's a lot of fake shit going on here, but they ain't how I roll. I know, motherfucker, this is part of my life. Nigga try to get at me. The word gonna get at you. Like, how did you go? So I definitely understand that shit. You ain't even goddamn
Mm-hmm.
get what you want on your club, motherfucker. Still trying to take you on day one. They try to
Mm-hmm.
take you on day one. So
Mm-hmm.
that's all. And that's going. Is that coming along?
Yeah. I got my letter for approval today for zoning, so I just got to go and apply for my business licenses. And my plans didn't though. I'm still waiting on my plans, but it's coming. It's coming
Okay.
together.
Okay.
Trust
Okay.
me, it's coming together. Like, cause this 9 to 5 shit is killing me.
It's killing you.
It's killing me. Oh my gosh. Yes. My son needed some help with his rent. He called his sister. I said, why did you call me? She was like, cause you broke. I'm like, oh, that's so hurtful. I was like, yeah, I'm down right now, but I'll be all right.
Damn.
Yeah, that's cool. That's life. It fluctuates. So that's cool. I told him that's fine, but I gave it to him anyway. I'm like, I got it. You know, I'm working 3 damn jobs. Shit, I better have it.
He's very
Damn.
comfortable with his side
He
piece,
stay in
Tina.
But
Miami.
yeah, but I'm moving him in January to Atlanta.
Are you talking about the little Mexican guy?
My son, the one that was in the picture, I only got one son.
Oh, your son.
My son,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Oh, you think
Okay.
I was talking about Ozzy Badass? No, not Ozzy.
Yeah.
No. Ozzy ain't
Okay.
called me since he got sent back to Miami. He's scared of me right now.
So you move your son to Atlanta when?
In January. I'm moving him
Okay.
in January. When his lease is up, he's gonna live with his sister.
Okay. Okay. That's a
Yeah,
nice area for him to get his
yeah.
jump off on.
They really, because they're so far apart, they don't really have a bond, and I want them to kind of get a bond going, and everything's so high. I'd rather them just, live together, you know.
Right. 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 Right.
And
Right.
plus,
Right.
when she at work every night, Katie's there by herself, so somebody needs to be there at night.
Yeah, that's true.
So he'll
That's a
be
good
there
arrangement.
at night. Yeah, so it'll just be them 3 in the house. That house is big. It'll just be them 3.
So how many pictures they allow us to have?
Okay,
Back to the
for you.
pictures.
Huh?
I don't know. I'll send as many as I can.
Shirley, he wants them
Well, y'all
pictures,
know you
girl.
can
You
well.
should send some
Yeah.
pictures.
You only need 5. I mean, that's all you need. 5.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah.
We don't have any together, so
Yeah. 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 No, we're gonna have plenty together. Don't you worry about that shit. Don't even worry about
um,
that. All that good shit. I already know that shit coming. I'm not
He
worried
got
about
plenty.
that. I just tell you I appreciate.
Girl, I told you, Shirley's like, I just put $50 on the account. I don't understand. It said I had $17 balance.
Appreciate you for everything. I really appreciate you. You ain't have no clue. This is a man dream, for real.
for
For
real.
real. Yeah, no, for real. So like you say,
For real.
yeah, my folks they cool and everything, but they just ain't cut like that. They ain't cut like me. You know how you say sometimes your son ain't cut like you? My kid,
Mm-hmm.
only one is cut like me, but he got so much going on. And my other son, that
Really kind of, Ernesto, I mean, he's a mess, clearly, right? But yes, that was him talking about his son. And it's I mean, these conversations are, I mean, you would think that, I guess what you really can get from these conversations too is the fact that he's going to say something else about his son too, which is really messed up. Which I don't know if his son will ever hear this or not, but um, I don't know if these people like. I don't think that they're thinking people are listening. Like I don't think that he's thinking like I'm sure at that moment, and I don't know what he knows now, is that there was going to be so much interest in these phone calls and knowing what's going on with Shirley.
Yeah, no finesse game or nothing.
Oh
Nothing
yeah.
going on. Yeah, no business by itself. None of that. But hey, well, like I say, hey, but
It is what it is.
I think your mama tricked me and told me that was my son.
He
Shirley,
said,
that
I
cannot be
think his
mine.
mama tricked me.
he don't ain't look that nigga don't look nothing like me for real.
Well,
Nothing
get a
wrong
good
with that.
DNA then. Go get you
Yeah,
a test.
my kid look like me. He don't look nothing like any short 5'5". What nigga is 5'5" in my family? But guess what? In my heart, get in the way. Well, I'm the only daddy's nigga know, and you see me out there going on that shit.
Right. Just keep it going. Fuck it.
Yeah, just keep my
You,
motherfucking
you
game.
got one. You had so many. One was bound to be one, I guess, huh?
Girl, how many
Yeah,
kids is
yeah,
this? I
yeah.
think he
The
got
way
6
this shit
kids.
going.
I think they're just in the water or something.
It's in the food. I know that for sure. It's in
You
the
know
food.
that for sure. The shit is
I
bad.
know that for
Better
sure. It's in
Okay,
the food.
okay,
It's in the
Tina.
food. It's definitely in the food. All of that's the way this shit is going. Yeah. It's definitely in the food.
He said he don't think
well,
that's his
It's
son.
crazy.
the picture you sent me,
But
I
he said
love
I'm
that
the
one
only
you
daddy he
see.
ever
I
knows,
see
so
about
we'll
two
just
I
keep
want to
going with
argue
it.
with, but one is the best.
I will send you that one and the one with the tank top.
I love that one.
Mhm.
I like the one with the glasses with the show hair. I like that one too. And I
Okay.
like it. I like the one with the big braids. I love that one too.
Like the one with
Oh,
the
the
big
braids.
braids.
Yeah, I love that one too. That shit. You're a pretty motherfucking woman now.
Awful, right,
You're
Johnny?
very pretty. You just unique. Got a unique style.
Like we just met though. You know me.
I guess what made it worse is that but I mean, at the end of the day, like he said, he loves his son, but how he spoke about him was really kind of harsh. I don't know, he shouldn't have allowed, like, it doesn't matter. He said, he spoke on his son. She asked to elaborate, like it makes a difference. That's his son. And it's unfortunate, but you're going to hear a lot of them talking about their kids and their family. Shirley called Sheridan stupid. Okay. I mean, I've never, it's like you know, she called, they've said a lot of things about their kids and their families. So it's interesting because these are private phone calls that are being monitored and recorded, and you lose your privacy because at the end of the day, these are prison phone calls or jail calls rather. But I don't think that they ever thought that, you know, a multitude of podcasters and people online would be developing an interest for this material, right?
For what? Almost 2 years.
Yeah, but don't play
I
with me.
think Shirley played herself. I'm gonna be honest.
That's
That
you.
yeah, I mean, you know what
This
it
is
is.
your first. This
It,
your first time seeing me.
no, I mean I understand when niggas be like, man, look here, man, it's some big niggas move out your way. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? But I got a unique style.
Like we just met though. You've known me for what? Almost 2 years.
Yeah, but
You've known me for almost 2 years, she says. Shirley?
Mm-hmm.
I like the one with the glasses with the show hair. I like that one too. And I
Okay.
like it. I like the one with the big braids. I love that one too.
Oh,
And
the braids.
I love that one too. That shit. You're a pretty motherfucking woman now. You're very pretty. You just unique. Got a unique style.
Like we just met though. You've known me for what? Almost 2 years.
Yeah, but don't play with me.
You know what I'm saying? That's
that,
you.
yeah, I mean, you know
This
what
is
it
your
is.
first. This
It,
your first time seeing me.
no, I mean I understand when niggas be like, man, look here, man, it's some big niggas move out your way. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? But I understand because you got that same goddamn aura about yourself. So I get it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at you as a female. That's all. That's it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're a threat. Motherfuckers want to be your side. Them titties so goddamn pretty. That shit is ridiculous. Thank you for allowing me to be the first motherfucking nigga to touch them pretty motherfuckers down. Thank you so very much.
That's pretty crazy. You're
What?
welcome. Then. But you're welcome. You're welcome.
Hey, For real though.
And I like the fact that
He
you
was the first
appreciate
to
them.
touch him.
Yeah, I do.
Money
Yeah,
well
I do.
spent.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I
Mm,
appreciate that.
Money
I
well
appreciate
spent.
it. Yeah, sure do. Okay, love.
Money well
Uh,
spent.
I don't know. I guess that mail will come back to you because I didn't receive it.
Probably.
So, huh?
Probably. If they don't send it to you, they may forward it to you because I put legal mail on it.
Okay. And on top of that, what you said, picture of leather.
It looks legal in the front, but then it's got the pictures in the back.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, they should forward it to you.
Oh, they should. Well,
They
then you
should
probably.
because it should have been there. You
That
should have
man
got
got
it,
six
but I know they
K,
got to
six
sort through
kids,
everything.
a lady in the limelight, a side chick, while in
Well,
prison,
call me
waiting
tomorrow.
on federal
Okay, love you,
time.
there, sweetheart. Thank you so very much. Keep the game
Okay,
close
sweetheart.
and stay out of the way.
I'll
And
see after that.
When that thing get.
he told her to stay out the way. Okay, listen to these last 30 seconds. He told her to stay out the way. Nesto, you all in the way. You are out of order on all these calls. And let me tell you, it's a lot of calls, y'all. He's been in jail for 400 days. Okay. Plus, he stays on that phone. Okay.
Just pat it. That's all you got to do.
I'll take showers now. Thank
Old
you.
pimp.
I saw that in your text. I saw that
Right.
in your text. Yeah, I saw. I got.
I'll see after that.
When that thing get hot, just pat it. That's all you got. Okay,
He
love
said
you,
when that thing
sweetheart.
gets
Thank
hot,
you so
just
very
pat it.
much. Keep the game close and stay out the way.
I'll see after that.
When that thing get hot, just pat it. That's all you got to do. Sweetheart, thank you so very much. Keep the game close and stay out the way.
I'll see after that.
When that thing get hot, just pat it. That's all you got to do. Okay, love you, there, sweetheart. Thank you so very much. Keep the game close.
Sweetheart.
Stay out the way.
I'll see after that.
He doesn't even call Shirley sweet. Shirley, he don't even call you sweetheart. He don't ever say, okay, sweetheart. He said, thank you for letting me be the first motherfucker to touch them breasts.
When that thing get hot, just pat it. That's all you got to do.
Just pat it.
I'll take showers now. Thank you.
I saw that in your text.
You said old heads.
Yeah, I saw. I got to take a shower. I got to take a good shower. Pat it. That's all you got to do.
I'll take showers.
So very much. Keep the game close and stay out the way.
I'll see after that.
When that thing get hot, just pat it. That's all you got to do.
I'll take showers now. Thank you.
I saw that in your text. I saw that
Right.
in your text. Yeah, I saw. I got to take a shower. I got to take a good shower.
I got to take a shower.
You what?
If I can't get to it. If I can't get to it.
Oh, that's all right. You're going to be just fine. Just keep working them jobs. Keep being.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Girl, your money has just ran out. Okay. That was a 25-minute call. Okay. I got another nice long one that's 28 minutes. But we'll do some more tomorrow. Girl, we've already almost been here for 2 hours. He sounds like a damn. Well, Tina, it's funny that okay, let's stop sharing. Okay. Okay, you guys like these. Okay, we will do some more. She got a snap girl shit snapping turtle. Okay, let me show you this, which I've shown this on Real Talk Bougie if you guys have not seen. But we will go over here to Cobb County and I will show you the sheriff's department. Let's check on this real quick. Let's do let's let the information. He has been in now for 343 days. And that's what we know so far. Okay. And his last known, is this going to show? Oh man. Hold on. Let me look this up a different way. Can y'all still see this? No, I messed it up. Anyway, we'll look at that tomorrow. 343 days. He's so there should be, so we'll get some more updates soon. So as far as something more current and see what's going on with the side chick. But as far as I've heard, the last communications have dropped off since about April. and that could have been when some of this stuff was hitting. Um, and was that in today's call where this is the one thing, if you hadn't heard the call today, I would definitely go listen to that over on Phone Calls from Prison, because he's talking to Shirley. And the one thing that he does with Shirley will say something. He's like, "What? Oh, really?" And he will just start laughing, right? And to me, I would be very annoyed by that. But it does seem very transactional with he and Shirley. It's rarely like a hee hee ha ha moment, but keeping in mind Shirley is being followed, her calls, I mean, they seem to know all of what she's got going on, and she's probably pretty nervous and maybe she's upset. I'm not really sure, but if you look at his arrests, if you go to Fulton County and put in Ernest Williams, um he's been arrested in the past 8 years. He's been arrested. This, I think, will be his third time that he's been in jail since they've been married. So, yes, Johnny. Yes, hello. He also, so let's jump to that real quick. He also talked about, he made a reference about people trying him, right? They'll try you when you get in here. So, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, that's his business. I don't, you know what I mean? What Sir enjoys is entirely up to him. We know he's enjoying this lady. He's got a wife. He's got definite opinions about certain things, but I don't know. I don't know if we're getting the full story. Okay. Okay. Absolutely. Uh let's see what else you got. So now, of all the calls that I've heard, um, it's a business relationship. Maybe for him. I think Shirley really liked him or loved him. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe Shirley didn't just want to be alone. I don't know. I guess we're going to learn more, but she's really very adamant about not really wanting to speak up. We'll tomorrow maybe we'll do so tomorrow morning when I go live, maybe we'll listen to if you guys want to hear these tomorrow morning, maybe we can just do two back to back. I'll get one Shirley and then one side chick, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, her name is Sonia. If I don't have that, let me just double check my notes because it's so much. There's a whole do I have my notes written down here? I think Dion is the son. Then there's Lakeisha, who is his daughter. There's a lot of names that you hear. Tasha is the friend of Shirley that she's living with at the time. So I don't know if Shirley has gotten her own apartment yet, but we're like, I mean, these calls, it's giving all the business. So anyway, if you guys want to do this in the morning, we can definitely do a couple when I go live. What's tomorrow? Thursday? Yeah, y'all. So anyway, they're fun. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a mess. I would be so embarrassed. I don't think that he's thinking that Shirley would find out who